These are the things you'll need: an Allen key, slightly bigger Allen key, some wood 40, a toothbrush, paper towels, an hammer, Jack Daniels, and a voice. Au revoir. If you're having trouble with your trem or your vibrato machine, as I think it should be called, what was happening with mine is the fine tuners had stopped working. So especially when I released the screw here, this part, oh, it's weird. Okay, trying to get it the right angle. As I undid that screw, this wasn't moving. So what happens is, as you press this down, you can see this moves down, altering the tuning. Now if your block is all clogged up and doesn't move, that will just stay where it is, and this will unscrew. I can't show you very well, but it just stays like that and doesn't alter the tuning. So what happens when you undo this screw, pressure is applied by this and moves up and alters the tuning, and that block and that block are together, but that is held solid there, and this block, if you can see that, see it moves, that's what alters the tuning. Now if you've got sweat, gunk all in here, that can freeze up and it won't move. It should, when you take it off, move freely like that. See, that is from there. I've got another one from a different vibrato machine. As you can see, there's a bit of gunk in there, quite a lot, and this does not move at all. Nothing I can do to move that. See, it's rusted through to all my salty sweat. Apparently I've got rusty fingers, which means there's a lot of salt in my sweat, which destroys strings and things like this, rusts metal very quickly. So what we do is take it apart, get your bigger Allen key, unlike that, you can take that out, and get your smaller Allen key. Just, it's a bit out of focus, undo that, don't have to take it fully out, and then that comes out. And this one was as solid as the other one that I showed you earlier, but I gave it the treatment and now it's moving nicely. Excuse me, what I had to do is to put it in a vice and tap it, put in some WD-40, bit of lubricant, and then took a while tapping it until it started to go free. But you can see that little block in there. It's best, before you start tapping, is to put this back in, and that holds it in place. Also, once it starts to move, you can wriggle it about using this rather than just doing that. It gives you a bit more leverage. So if this block does come out and you don't know which way to put it back in, it goes in tallwoods ways, and if you see on the one side there's a little hole there, that hole should face that way. So we've got the hole there, I'm going to put it in that way, and then this end connects with that hole and keeps it in place. So you can see that moves around quite nicely. If you want to keep your intonation, this block has to be in the right place. Now I put a bit of tape there where it was before I moved it, so when you put it back, make sure that the end of that block gets to the tape. Now, as you can see, there's 3 holes here for this screw to go in. Just make sure you make a note of which hole it goes in. and then when you put it back, just line it up with that bit of tape and tighten it up. That's what I've done on that one as well. So that's that. So this one still needs a little bit of work. So it's now vice time. We has our vice. So I'm just going to lock it in there, tighten it up a bit. If you want, you can put some cloth around there if you're a bit worried about getting it scratched, but I'm not that bothered. And this one's pretty much done, it just needs a bit more persuasion. So put in a bit of WD-40 along the joints. Ooh. Wigglyfy it about a bit, leave it for a minute and just pretend we've left it for a minute, and then we're just going to knock it from both sides. I mean, this one's pretty much done, it's just a sort of demonstration of what you should do, and you see that's moving quite nicely now. So we can get rid of that, get a bit of papier, wrong way, and give it a, see all that crap coming off. Look at that. So on to, oh yeah, and it's good if you want to clean it, use the old toothbrush, very good. It's not the one I use for cleaning my teeth. I've got a new one now. This is an old one. Tush, tush, tush. So here's the problem, guy, and now I don't think I'm going to get this done tonight because where's my clock? Quelle heure est-il? I've lost my clock. It's about 3 AM, so neighbours aren't going to be happy with me, so a couple of taps and we'll see how it goes. But what we're going to do is put some WD-40 on it. It's really gunked up. This will take quite a while, I think. Put that in, tighten it. I don't know why I've gone Scottish. Get that in there, help get rid of some of the gunk. Get the persuader. Oh, it's moving. That didn't move at all with my hands. See, it's starting to move now, look. Definitely getting some movement. That's good. It's still, I can just about move it with my hands, so it's still a long way off, because when you tune and detune, it's very light pressure that's needed to move this, so it's got to wiggle about. Nice and easily. Oh, hang on. Like that. I'm barely touching it, it's moving around. Whereas this, it's still not going to move. You can see it moving a bit now, where it wasn't moving at all before. Oh, yeah. And you see how much it's moving with the hammer. I couldn't move it like that with my hands. Yeah, that's better. Oh yeah. Okay, we're getting somewhere. Now look at that. That wouldn't move at all before. I didn't think I'd get that done at 3 AM with all the noise, but no, that's sorted. Look at that. That will now work. Wibbly wobbly. Easily wibbly wobbly, look. Obviously don't forget the other parts. You've got your pin. Just get some WD-40 on that. And give that a clean. You want these grooves to be nice and clean so they move smoothly. Just clean that up. And any other parts, the other part for it was this one. This is my other vibrato machine, and I've put some WD-40 on that as well. And that's cleaned up nicely. It was quite rusty before, so all these parts need to be cleaned. Just get rid of this. If you can see this travesty. Ugh. That's bad. I mean, how long have I had this for? 20 odd years? Gosh. See all that? No wonder it wasn't working. Bad. So, bit of wood 40 in there. Get your toothbrush. You can see all that gunk's coming out now. And also clean these blades here, because if you've got a problem with your flutter, it's because you've got dirt in there as well. I think those need replacing actually, it's a bit chipped, but give that a wipe. And that's much better now. It'll all work most lovely when it's finished. Yeah. Still needs a bit of work, but there you go. You get the idea. And I think that covers it. If it doesn't, whoops. If it has, thank you for watching and bonjour for now.